When I was in the 3rd grade, my teacher, Mrs. Spencer, she came at the end of class, she took a copy of James and the Giant Peach, she slammed it down on the desk and said, "Your homework tonight, Tim McDonald, is to read the first chapter of this book." That book and Mrs. Spencer introduced me to a whole world that I didn't know existed, a world of imagination.
It opens with, within the first couple sentences, talks about how James's parents are eaten by an angry white rhinoceros at the London Zoo. I mean, when you're a kid, you're like, oh my God.
And the reason that Dahl opened his book that way, Roald Dahl, who wrote the book, is because he said as soon as you eliminate the parents, you've got all the kids' attention.
There is a lot of kind of emotional content in this story that is captured by the music and lyrics. I think that Justin and Benj and Tim have really crafted a story that has a lot of heart and soul to it.
We are all born into a family. You can't be human without being born.
And there's no such thing as the perfect family.
We all have families besides our own biological families that we gain as we kind of go through this road of life.
That's what James and the Giant Peach is. It's the story of how a family comes together.
I think that we were very lucky that a lot of the moments existed either in the book or that Tim, the book writer, gave us really rich moments to musicalize.
But mostly I had to think about the characters and how to humanize them and make the kids really pay attention to things like that. So it's very important that they're going to be able to connect on a human level with these insects.
First of all, there's so much to love about working at the Seattle Children's Theater because the Children's Theater is, one of the absolute best in the country. So it's actually a really big honor to get to work here and to work with Linda.
In Seattle, we feel very strongly that children are important and should have art in their everyday lives. So I feel that every day I come to work.
The Seattle Children's Theater does a lot of ambitious projects, and this was certainly one of the most ambitious that I've worked on.
And I think James and the Giant Peach is really uptown. It's very sophisticated. The work that was brought to me by the 3 artists is really imaginative and worthy to be put on stage.
Linda's initial idea was of this shift in scale, that we tell some of the story in true human size and tell some of it in miniature and with puppets. And that was a great kind of touchstone for kind of moving this show along.
And Linda wanted to do something that we hadn't done before in having the puppets dance, connected to the actors and be able to dance and move across the stage fast.
Linda is, I think, a national treasure. I really do. She makes you want to work harder, but you don't know it.
Well, we love Linda because yesterday she came to the Sitzprobe and she got really excited because she had never heard the orchestrations before, and she started not only dancing in the background, but she became so overwhelmed that she was like, she left.
She was having sort of like guttural response.
She started going.
And I was swept away by the music and I couldn't help it. I was so swept away. It just lifted me up out of my seat. I could not sit still.
What's so exciting too about having something like James and the Giant Peach that a lot of people know is when people find out that we're writing, when can we do it at our school? When can we do it in our middle school or our high school or at, in our hometown? And pretty soon the answer will be now.
Hopefully, yeah.
And that's what we've been working so hard to be able to create these multiple versions so that they can premiere in your middle school and high school and hometown. Yeah. And we would love nothing more than to have everybody across the country and in other countries be doing James and the Giant Peach and telling this great story with our songs would be such a thrill.
A couple of the songs have already made me cry and we're not even to tack yet.
And of course, I love the fact that there's giant bugs. That's awesome.
It's just been a joy. It's just been a joy.